Well, derogatory chirps follow up when you try to unravel the ways that suit your being. And and what is the proof that they are gods when you are left in this hell of trembling states where you have to deal with the anxiety and depression and all those sort of energy taking activities? Every day I witness many around me preoccupied with anxiety and behavioral troubles. Ignorance, discouragement, violence, constant passive stress dwelling in our environments. For psychologist Jordan Peterson, is like the root termite for child's tree-like life. Pretty much relatable, na? So let's resurrect our willpower and try to understand the working, the methods of parents and all those things that move us like a puppet on a string. Welcome to today's video. So I was watching this web series that is Person of Interest recently, and in it, protagonist spits out a hard fact, and that is pretty much contextual as well. That maybe there are no good and bad decisions. No, sorry, ulta bol diya bhai. That maybe there are no good or bad people, but there are right decisions only. Pretty much interesting, and that lays the foundation for our today's discussion. Progress inhibits itself and the minds are left agonized when the so-called guardians choose to not refer the text, studies and the expert advices for parenting their child. Instead, they choose happily to crown themselves as the generalist and specialist of every domain, and their way is the only right way existing in this world. And their knowledge is sourced from the most reliable generational techniques and societal attitudes, not understanding that at many times society need reforms, thinking need reforms, or everything needs amendment according to the situations and upcoming trends. So what could be a possible parenting technique that one can follow and stick to its variation according to the conditions whenever and whatever is required? So let's consider this situation here. A 10 or 12-year-old boy is working on a table trying to make a milkshake with his mom. Now close your eyes and imagine if the boy spills out the shake, what happens? Here the condition follows up with two situations. The mother yells harshly and induces additional guilt to his existence, and this is strengthened by the fact that the situation will repeat itself in some or other form. Or second is that she comes with a strategic plan, that is to pick up a cloth and involve the boy in cleaning process and inducing a solution oriented behavior here. So if we try to gather the information from a professional standpoint, hitting, discouragement and violence possibly results in these two states or a combination of these two states, that are: first, they grow fearful of smallest mistakes and sabotage themselves, distancing from their social identity. Their decision-making frontal lobe translates to no more than garbage, as it was suppressed by denial of decision-making practice. Second, they swing out of puppet show and inhibit adverse relentless behavior. Their fear drops out and they develop a tendency of embarking an irresponsible and misguided perception. So basically, if you can comprehend the situation here, your nerves may clench a bit. For me, they get clenched because these people will form our society, run our organizations, become police officers, become decision-making executives. So you can think of the possible ruptures and possible WrestleMania that may follow up. These situations are not some hypothetical situations, they are very real and are coming from my experience as well. So what to do now? First of all, if you are in any of these situations, I can really feel you, and with my heart, I am with you. And now comes the important point here, that there is a positive aspect to this situation, that you know You know that something is wrong and you should fix that. And you should choose to fix that right now. From here, you can start your journey to become a Batman, and do not follow up this with your future generation. And if you want, you can mask up like a Joker and let everyone struggle. Considering all the aspects that we have discussed right now, we can follow these tips here. ठीक है? So to mentor anyone, you can follow this series of steps and in this chronological order. First, you can ask for explanation and give clarification and motivate them through various techniques. Second is to reward and punish them in right ways. Refer to available studies and researches published. Third is ethical manipulation through secrets. Fourth is discipline through strict methods wherever required. Second atom bomb would be seek out empathetic individuals who are solution oriented as well, and maintain an occasional communication with them, because we think while we talk, and this is a very important, or you can say extremely important thing to understand. We think by talking. That's why sometimes you realize while talking that you were talking shit because you think while talking, है ना? This mere acts helps your mind to stay organized and discard the trivial information and focus your undivided attention on what is important. Third would be always remember environment outsmarts your willpower. Okay, so if environment is not right, willpower is not going to work in a longer period of run. ठीक है? For shorter period it may work. So use your available resources to elevate your environment, establish discipline and perseverance. Okay, and the last but not the least would be remember you are the head. You are the head of the operations happening here, and your brilliance awaits the decision of moving your fingers on a keyboard and seeking out the right information that is readily available on the internet. So what are you waiting for? Go for it now.